on like 3 pairs of underwear in the day. So yes, I bring like 30 pairs of underwear. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Talk Virgin to Me. Today, we are going to talk about the ultimate packing list. I am so excited about this one because, well, we get to talk about what I put in my suitcase. Not that you kind of want to know. We're going to keep some of it secret, but we'll talk about all the fun things that you might want in your suitcase. Let's start with the obvious one, which is travel and organization. So the document holder. Are you ready for this? Okay, this is where you're going to think I'm a little bougie. If you didn't already think I was a little bougie, but this is where you're going to think I'm a little bougie. You do need a document holder. I love it. I started out with this one. You're going to laugh. I'm going to tell you a long story here. Wow. Who knew we were going to get stuck on the document holder? I started out with this document holder that they gave me when I was a senior in high school. I went on a class trip. Like I was in show choir. Shocker from all of you that actually watch me all the time. I do sing a lot. I was in show choir. We went on the senior trip to, Switzerland and France. And we went there and we sang. We did a lot of singing over there. Anyways, they made us this like passport holder that hung around our neck because they probably thought, well, these people are going to lose their passports. So it was made with this material that was super silky. And I want to call it like a caftan material. It's something like that. And I had this thing forever. I used that forever. Well, then someone gave me a Coach passport holder. And I loved it. It was amazing. And I had that forever. I've now gifted that to my daughter and I have really upgraded to the coup de grace Louis Vuitton passport holder. So I do want to talk about that really quickly just because it's super cool and people may not know about it. It is a Louis Vuitton passport holder. I know it's not Louis. I say that because Kanye says it in one of his songs and I think it's freaking hilarious. He calls it a Louis Vuitton. I think it's hysterical. It makes me laugh every time I hear it. Anyways, it is a Louis Vuitton passport. It's super cute. And the cool part about it is they actually put my initials in it, which was cool. And then the even cooler part that most people don't know is that any Louis Vuitton that you go into, anyone, even in the States, you can go and get your passport stamped. Now, I do think that a lot of people are doing it, so they're getting a little funky about it. I'm going to be honest. Sometimes when we walk in, they're like, that's going to take a week. And then when you start to buy things, they're like, oh, we'll do it right now. I'm shocked. No one's shocked here that that's how that works. But unless I'm sure, of course, you know, you're Jennifer Lopez and they walk in, they're like, sure, we'll do it right now. But I'm not, as you know. So, of course, they're like, that's going to take a week. But the minute that I buy something, they're like, oh, okay, here you go. Here's your passport. We stamped it for you. Oh, my God, it was that quick. It's hysterical. Anyways, so anywhere you go. So the cool part is like if you go to Paris, there's going to be like probably, I would assume the Eiffel Tower or something iconic there. I don't have that on my passport. But, you know, anywhere you go, London, anywhere. If you go into Louis Vuitton, they will stamp it with the name of the city and a little icon, which is super cute. So we won't keep going on that. But that's my passport holder. But another organization kit, obviously you'll need a toiletry kit. But the really cool one that everybody loves is the hanging one. So you can hang it on the door, or if it's not heavy enough, you can get those magnetic hooks and you can hang it on the magnetic hooks. Or if you want to, you can hang it in your closet. But the hanging toiletry bag is, everyone loves that one. The other thing that people love, I will tell you, is the hanging shoe rack. That's a big one if you've got kids that you're going. I know this isn't a kids one, but maybe for sharing the room with 4 different people. Or 3 different people, including you. So 4, actually I did that wrong. You know what I mean. 4 people in the room. This hanging shoe bag works great because people put phones and all kinds of things in there. So that's another one that everyone really, really likes. Obviously, you're not sailing with kids, but you might be sailing with your older children. Who knows? Hello, ladies. I want to talk to you about Girls Gone Cruising because I want you to know what it's about. Oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite cruises. Every year we go on this cruise. It started years ago. And I know that everyone always wants to go on a girls trip. Everyone's like, girls trip, girls trip, girls trip. This is the ultimate girls trip. Yes, sure. It's not all of your friends, but guess what you're going to do? You're going to make new friends. So if you're a solo that's like, I'm not so sure, come join us because you're going to make friends. Some of the girls that have been on this trip are now like BFFs with the people that they've met on board, which is amazing. And I love that. It like makes my heart happy. So what do we do on this Girls Gone Cruising? We have so much fun. Not only do we have fun, but we also relax. We curate an an amazing itinerary for you that has a bunch of activities. And let's be honest, you can either do them or not. We don't really care. We care that we want you to have fun, but we don't care. We're not going to say, oh my gosh, so-and-so didn't join us for that class that we held. No, if you don't want to go and you end up just laying in your bed ordering breakfast because that's what you need to do that day, that's what you do that day. But what it is, it's really just about girls getting together and just having the best time ever. So please join us on Girls Gone Cruising this year. It's September 17th through the 21st, 2025. And we're sailing to Key West, which is my all-time favorite destination because there's a lot of fun to be had in Key West. And we're also going to Bimini. So please join us. It's a great, great time. And honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. We're trying to make a quota that I've wanted for a couple years, and I need you. So join us. See you there. This is one that I absolutely love. It's the wet and dry bags for swimsuits, gym clothes, and laundry. I don't just use it for that. So I actually use the Aloha brand. The Aloha brand is my all-time favorite. I have a really cute blue one. That's blue, unfortunately, like I mentioned. But it has that octopus in it. So it makes me giggle every time I see it. I'm like, why did this come in red? It's blue with an octopus, and I absolutely love it. But it's a wet bag, basically. So you know, I put all of my toiletries in there, and I will tell you, or not my toiletries, but like my hair stuff and all that stuff. I've had an explosion in there. And I think it was my conditioner, and I've had to go in and like clean that bag out. It might have been my soap. I can't remember my shampoo, but I had to clean that bag out. It was super easy. Just wipe it out. But I love the Aloha bags. They actually have every size bag, and I will tell you they're amazing. They're not cheap, but they're amazing. So I will tell you that. A laundry bag, you're going to want to keep clean and dirty clothes separate. That's an amazing addition. I also like a good shoe bag. I'm going to be honest with you. I love to put my shoes in bags. Now, you can just use grocery bags if you want. But some of my shoes, I'm getting bougie on you. I feel really bad about this. Ugh, I don't like to be super bougie, but some of my shoes do need bags. So they have shoe bags. But I have actually bought like a package of, you know, like cubes, like packing cubes. I have actually done that. I will tell you that I've never actually used it because I'm terrible at packing cubes. But they come with a shoe bag, and I have used those. So I highly suggest the shoe bag because let's be honest, those shoes are kind of disgusting and you're kind of going to want them put in a bag. But a grocery bag works just as well. A pill organizer box for your daily vitamins and medications would work great because, you know, you're probably going to get a little lost on those days. Thankfully, on some of the cruise ships, not Virgin, but some of the cruise ships, they actually tell you what day it is in the elevator. It'll say it on the floor. It'll say Saturday or Wednesday. And your pill box will help you do the same to make sure that you are actually taking the right pills because you will get lost if it's a long cruise. What day is today? I don't know. It happens. It definitely happens. Next is cabin in comfort. Basically, we're going to go there. So this one, hands down. I will tell you, sometimes I forget to charge it, which makes me crazy. But the battery pack, the extra battery pack is enormous and helps greatly. I like the magnetic ones that go to the bottom of your phone that go there because then you don't have to carry around a cord and you don't have a cord that's, you know, dangling everywhere. And then in case you forgot the cord, it still works. So the magnetic ones actually have the magnet on the bottom that charges your phone and a cord one. So you can do it both ways, which is kind of cool. So don't forget the battery pack because that Virgin app is a must to be using, but it also kind of drains your battery just a tiny bit. The long phone charging cable. This is big because in the Sea Terrace, if you're not on the one side, that cable's miles away. I'm going to tell you, if you're on it depends on what side of the bed. So if you're on the left side of the bed, if I'm laying in the bed looking out, I'm laying on my back. If you're on that left side of the bed, that cable is miles away. So you're going to want, or that plug, you're going to want a long charging cable because it really, if you want your phone by you, if you don't care, then you don't need it. But if you want your phone by you, you're going to need a long phone charging cable. So the magnetic hooks, which I mentioned earlier, people love them. They're amazing. I've never used them because I just don't carry around that many hats and I don't hang up that much stuff and that kind of thing. But the magnetic hooks people love for hats and lanyards, which we don't use on Virgin, but bags and, you know, if you want to hang up your bathrobe or your towel because maybe you want to keep it, something like that. That's what those magnetic hooks are for. Okay, this one's hysterical. I'm going to be honest. We did a survey-ish or answer a question in our group, Virgin Voyages, Cruise Tips and Deals. We did a survey there where we said, what are your must-haves to bring on board? And you're not going to believe this, but Poopourri won out. And I shouldn't say not going to believe it, but like it was like number 5 when we did a count. So I thought that was hysterical that it won out. So Poopourri, bring your Poopourri or your air freshener. If you've never used Poopourri, which I have, which is great. Yeah, lucky for you for learning this. It's actually a really cool invention that they created. And it's not just a spray into the air. You actually spray it in the toilet. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm telling you this. You spray it into the toilet before you go to the restroom. And it's supposed to help with that. So if you're staying with somebody that's maybe not your significant other, that you don't want to deal with it, or maybe your significant other just doesn't want to deal with it, this is what you want to bring with you. And this one was interesting. This is a portable safe for valuables. So you can wrap it around your beach chair. So like if you don't want to take your stuff into the water because, I don't know, maybe you have something bigger that you don't want to take into the water, there's a portable safe that you can get for your valuables and wrap it around your beach chair, which is kind of cool. Next is clothing and accessories for Virgin Voyages. This one is a must, you guys. If you don't bring this, you're going to look out of place. I'm going to be honest with you. It's Scarlet Night outfit. You got to wear something red. Anything red. You can wear earrings. You can wear shoes. You can wear all black and red shoes. You can wear red earrings and a black dress. Like, it doesn't matter what you wear. Just wear something red. You can wear a red hair doogie wobber. Whatever you want to wear, just wear something red. Men, wear what you want to wear red. Wear red shoes if you want. Whatever you want to wear, just wear, like I said, wear something red. There are theme nights on Virgin. So PJ Party is the number 1 across the board, always on every ship. Now, I don't know if it'll be on the Brilliant Lady. I'm assuming since it's such a love and everybody absolutely loves it. I can't imagine they're taking it off, but we won't know till September 5th. The 70s disco does happen on whatever ship. Shoot, I can't remember. It might just be the one that's on the 4-nighters that the 70s disco happens on. I can't remember, but check your lineup. But there is a 70s disco and there's also an 80s workout that happens on every ship. It's called the VHS 80s workout. And there's also an 80s party. So check out your lineup and make sure. There's also a sparkle party. It's called We Fancy. I call it the sparkle party. It's actually called We Fancy. And it's powered by Gold and Sparkles, I'm going to be honest. So Gold and Sparkles works really well. Workout clothes, obviously you want to put in your suitcase if you work out. If you don't, if you're like me, this is you're going to put workout clothes in there and you're going to have every hope and dream that you're going to make it to work out. But you bring like 5 pairs of yoga pants and you're like, I'm wearing all 5 pairs of these yoga pants. And then you get through one, then you've done well. You've really nailed it. I'm going to be honest. But I will tell you, the amount of workout clothes has cut back a little bit because I'm like this. We all know I ain't going 5 times. I'm going to sleep in at some point or Lord knows what, not wear these yoga pants. So it's been cut down now to 2. 2 pairs of yoga pants or workout clothes for me. But if you're, if that's your thing, if working out's your thing, you're not going to forget your yoga pants or your workout. But there are also classes at night, I will tell you. Like there's sunset classes. You can do sunset yoga. There's some yoga classes at night. There's some spin classes at night. There's a bungee class. I don't want to say at night. It's more dusk in that time frame. Obviously, you don't want to forget your swimsuits and cover-ups until you go to Alaska. That's where you're going to kind of hold that back and not use your swimsuit and cover-up, except for when you go into the spa. That's where you'll use your swimsuit and cover-up. But in Alaska, it's pretty, what am I trying to say? Like pretty sure that you're not going to be at the pool in Alaska. And I know some of you will say, well, I was there and it wasn't that bad. It's like you were there like during the one time. And I'm not saying it's uber cold in Alaska. I'm just saying that it's not probably what you're going to do. But it's the coolest place to go. So if you've never been, go to Alaska. I loved it. I loved every second of it. So don't forget your swimsuits and cover-ups. Comfortable but cute shoes. So I will tell you, there's a lot of shows on Virgin where you're standing up. So, oh goodness, Persephone on Resilient, standing the whole time. Untitled Dance Show Party Thingy, standing the whole time. I'm trying to think if there's some other shows that maybe if they're sold out, you might be standing. So I would say bring some cute shoes that are comfortable. And honestly, as you know, you're going on walks a lot. You're going to be walking. The ship's pretty decently sized. So wear those shoes that are comfy, but cute. I don't ever do that. Mine are always just cute. And at the end of the day, my feet are swollen and they're imprinted by whatever shoe that I have. And, it's just lovely. And all the drinking and the heat, it's good. This one I don't totally agree with, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Cardigans or sweaters, because sometimes it's chilly in the restaurants, but I don't agree with that. I think Virgin is actually a great temperature. And I run cold, so I will tell you that I get cold very easily. I also get hot very easily. I'm like the Three Bears or Goldilocks. I got to have it just right. So I will tell you that I think Virgin is just right. And I have read other people say the same thing, but I would bring that just in case. This one I think is hilarious because I had this happen to me. It's called dress weights. So the dress weights for windy day on the deck or in Greece when you flash everyone around you a bazillion times, that was me. And I had no idea there's such thing called dress weights. I do know that there's things that you can put underneath your dress that aren't just underwear. But I guess I really just in my mind did not think that was going to happen. Well, Santorini was uber breezy and Santorini enjoyed a lot of my arse that trip. I will be honest. And it was so interesting because I thought, oh, I'm going to wear this dress. It's hot. And actually, I bought the dress in Greece. I bought it in Athens, and it was super cute. Like, it was low back. It was darling. It was V-neck. And it was made of material that the breeze just loved to lift up. So it was super fun, going to be honest. So who knew about dress weights? So dress weights, if you don't want to wear, hot pants underneath. A small purse or crossbody bag, I swear by those. I live by those. If I can't hand my stuff off to somebody else, which is what I do love to do, is hand my stuff off to somebody else instead of me carrying around. But small purse or crossbody bag works awesome. Or a fanny pack if you want to bring it back, even though people tried to bring it back already and we all kind of slammed that down. And then hat and sunglasses, of course. And if you want my favorite sunglasses, which are the Metas. I love Hey Metas. They're fantastic. I am in love with the Hey Metas. And extra, this is a funny one, extra underwear and socks. So little funny story about me. I travel with more underwear than you could possibly imagine. I know I'm telling you everything about myself right now. Literally, you can learn all you want to know about somebody's suitcase, but all you want to know about somebody looking in their suitcase. So I travel with a ton of underwear because I feel like you never know. Like, that's the one thing I feel like you have to have clean. Like, you can't just be like, I'll rewear these. You can rewear jeans until they're like walking on their own to the laundromat. I feel like you can rewear, socks if you want to. I gotta be honest, it's not the greatest. I don't love it, but of course it's happened because whatever. But underwear, in my opinion, there is no rewearing it. I am not a Turner inside outer. I know I'm getting gross on you, but people do that. I do not. That is not happening in this world. So I have been known for a 4-night cruise to bring at least 30 pairs of underwear because it's a just in case. And I gotta be honest, I still even have, this is the best part, you're gonna laugh. I actually have laundry. So I could totally do laundry if I wanted to, but I am still bringing all those underwear. So, and it's funny, I met this girl and I can't remember who it was, but we were talking about it. I don't even know how we got on the subject of underwear because who the heck, how do you get on that subject? But it's very easy for me to get on a subject like that with somebody. But so we're chatting about underwear and she was like, oh girl, I bring a lot of underwear too. And I was like, well, yeah, because you got to put some on when you get up, right? So now you've gone to have breakfast, you come back, you take a shower, you're not putting those same underwear back on. So you put on another pair of underwear or you put your bathing suit on, then you put on another pair. You're putting on 3 pairs of underwear in the day. So yes, I bring 30 pairs of underwear. Sorry, that was a very long story for why you need extra underwear. And the other thing that I love is a hair clip or claw. I actually just found this really cool new one where it lays against your head and it holds your hair up. I love it. I don't remember where the heck I found that stupid thing, but I absolutely love it. So yeah, that's my clothing and accessories. Sorry for the underwear. All right, food and drinks. You can bring on 2 bottles of wine or champagne per cabin, allowed at boarding. You have to carry it on. You cannot put it in your suitcase. 2 bottles of wine or champs. You can bring on a reusable water bottle as well, so that you can use that, which is amazing. There's collapsible reusable water bottles that people love. That was a suggestion when we did the survey on the Virgin Voyages Cruise Tips and Deals page. People used a collapsible water bottle. The other thing that was big, and I don't think I see it on the list, is a fan. People love themselves fans. So I do like that noise. I will be honest, here in the house when I sleep, I do love a fan noise, but I don't think to bring it on because That's a space for my shoes. I bring a lot of shoes. I need to cut back on the shoes. I really do. But because of the fact that I have all these different color dresses, like as soon as I bring a black dress, that's it. I got to bring black shoes. But they're probably only going to go for that one black dress. So now I've got, 80 pairs of shoes for just 70 dresses. It's ridiculous. I got to be honest. I need someone to pack for me. So the next thing we're going to talk about is fun and function. Here's something that people ask all the time: motion sickness. Motion sickness is really big. If you've never been on a cruise before, if you're going into the Caribbean and it's in the summer, chances are you're going to be just fine. It's like a pancake out there. Now, not all the time. Obviously, I don't have a crystal ball. I have no idea. And obviously, weather is weather. It changes constantly. But bring those motion sickness pills. Bring those sea bands. So there are bands that you can wear around your wrist that hit pressure points that people love. You can also buy those patches that are stuck behind your ear. People don't love those. There have been mixed reviews on that, but then there's other people that do. Or you can just take a straight up pill, which works too. And there's probably some other things out there. Sunscreen and aloe, obviously that's a given. If you're in the Caribbean and you're from the north, you're going to get burnt. Sorry. It's just, I don't even think 70 works if you're from the north because you're just going to get burnt. So bring your aloe to fix that. Liquid IV or hydration packets. I talk about this all the time. The party patch is hysterical and it works. It works immensely. So the party patch is amazing. You stick it on your butt or anywhere that apparently that's hairless, and it helps you stay hydrated and get over your hangover. So if you're a hard drinker, go with the party patch. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Liquid IV is also amazing for that, but the party patch is great. I highly recommend it. And it smells, by the way, like vitamins. So you will smell that. The next thing, too, that I love is a float. Oh, my gosh. The float is my favorite freaking thing. We found this thing years ago, but we bring it to Bimini and we literally sit in Bimini. All it's missing, I'm going to be honest with you, is a cup holder. Where the heck is a cup holder in this thing? I need to reinvent it and put it in there. But it's just a float right here, a net, and another float. But it needs a cup holder because I cannot tell you the amount of times that, salt water has gotten in my drink, which is never fun. But the float is amazing. Downy wrinkle release is great because you cannot bring a steamer or an iron on board. Please don't do that. Trust me, your luggage will get held up and then you'll be like, where's my luggage? It hasn't showed up. I don't understand why. It's because they stole the steamer and the iron out of your luggage. Now, they didn't steal it. I'm exaggerating. You'll get it back. When you get off the ship, there is a table that has all of the confiscated things and you will go pick yours up there because you will get a tag that says, we stole this out of your luggage. Here's your tag. Go pick it up when you come out. Don't waste your time doing that. It's pointless. There's no need for it. We're all walking around with wrinkled clothes. It's fine. Nobody cares. I cannot tell you, I have never once walked on the ship and been like, oh, that girl's clothes are so wrinkled. Never. Ever. I don't give a shit. Have fun. I could care less if your clothes are wrinkled. So don't waste your time. But if you really care, if that's your thing and you care and you don't want to pay to have them steamed because they will do it on the ship, bring Downy wrinkle release spray. It works good. Towel clips are awesome. Those will work for your towels on your lounge chairs. They're awesome. Virgin also sells some. They're heavy though. And a small beach bag, of course, in a tote. Again, like I mentioned earlier, Aloha, amazing. I absolutely love the Aloha bags. Those are also waterproof, which are great. Sandproof, which are awesome. I love those. And your ID and sailor band for disembarking. I know that that's kind of like silly, but you do need it, so don't forget it. So I think we've hit everything. I think I finally went through all of the things that you need to bring and pack. My goodness, I think I went through the whole list. Hopefully I did. But I'm trying to think if there's anything extra that I bring that we missed. Oh, you know what I love? I love my speaker. So that's one of the things that I love to bring on board is a speaker and also a straw. Straw was another one that everyone loved. So bring a straw, bring a speaker. I use my speaker in my cabin because I love getting ready to music. And I do actually bring it to the beach too sometimes so that we can listen to music, which is always fun. And those are the things I would say add to it that we missed. The straw, I honestly don't carry around. Virgin has paper straws. They're not great, but listen, I get through it. But they have silicone ones that are great that I would bring if you wanted a straw. So yeah. So that is the ultimate packing list guide. I love it. Hopefully you're packing for your next trip. I can't wait to hear about it. Let us know in the comments when your next trip is and what is your favorite item. I totally want to hear your favorite item. So if I missed something, put it in the comments because I want to hear what your favorite item is. If you have not joined our Facebook page group, please join our Facebook page. It is Virgin Voyages Cruise Tips and Deals. If you are sailing soon, join that page, and we'd love to have you ask questions and talk and chat and get all the info. And if you want to book with Fabulous Adventures, we'd love to have you. So we'll see you soon. I'll leave you with our favorite phrase, which is, you float our boat, and we'll see you next week.